Hi, I'm Ronnie Garvin in Mountain Empire. This is your wrestling.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. It's your friend here, Beau James. Some people like to call me the King of Kingsport, filling in for Dakota Booth, who had some church responsibilities they had to take care of this week. And I got to tell you right off the bat that this week's program is being taped before the Thanksgiving extravaganza because of our deadlines at the TV station. But right here next week, we're going to bring you up to date, show you some action. You're going to get the lowdown on what happened at the 23rd annual Thanksgiving extravaganza. Now, I want to kick the program off this week as we're going to take a look at some stars that'll be returning to television, returning to Southern States Wrestling here in the near future, and a little bit later on we're going to pay a special tribute to Brad Batten. But I want to kick it off right here with two guys you saw a little bit of last week. I'm talking about Rex Atkins, the Canadian heavyweight champion, and his tag team partner, Troy Buchanan, known as the T-Rex Express. I'm going to go back and take a look at them from a couple years ago when they come down here to defend the Niagara tag team titles right here in Southern States Wrestling.
Bell's underway, tag team matchup here, Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. Wrestling fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out the action of Southern States Wrestling, no matter where or how you may be joining us all across this great world of ours, as we've got the T-Rex Express coming to us from Crystal Beach, Ontario, Canada. They are in the purple tights, taking on Robbie Reckless in the red, who, right there, big chop by Reckless. Reckless's partner is Jay Flower in this contest here, as Rex Atkins is in there for the T-Rex Express. Rex Atkins and Robbie Reckless. Reckless tucked under that clothesline right there and caught his man. Beautifully executed flying clothesline right there, and winding up on the armbar. Tag's been made. Jay Flower stepping into the ring now. Little tag team action on Rex as they got him right there. Big double drop kick. Flower went for a cover, but Buchanan caught his man with a double axe handle blow right there, breaking that situation up. A big side slam right there. In for a cover and got a 2 count on that one. Man, I tell you what, all these fresh faces, tremendous athletes coming in here, Southern States Wrestling. Everybody's trying to make a name for themselves as the T-Rex Express making a big return to Southern States Wrestling. Winding up on that arm is Troy Buchanan now, as Buchanan is going to work on his opponent.
Let's don't forget the T-Rex Express are the current Niagara Tag Team Champions, so they bring an impressive resume here to the Power Half Hour. As you can see, Troy Buchanan reaching out to his tag team partner there as he is in the ring with Jay Flower, and kind of back and forth action that we've seen between these two teams. I don't know how often that Robbie Reckless and Jay Flower have teamed with one another, but you can tell they put an impressive showing on each and every time they get into the squared circle. Plus, you can tell that they spend countless hours inside the gym, you know, pumping those weights, doing cardiovascular training and more. So, you know, I guess it's anyone's ball game this early in the contest here on the Power Half Hour. Folks, again, thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching all across the world, as we have viewers from several foreign countries that watch the Power Half Hour each and every week right here via the internet. And you can see Rex Atkins now tagged right back in, and he's got a cover now on Jay Flower. 1-2 and only a 2 count. Referee Jake Booth sliding in, one of the top flight officials all across the country. And maybe a little bit of frustration there being shown by Rex Atkins, has slapped him in the back of the head, and he allowed his man to get back up and got him in an arm bar now. Wanting to make sure he takes him off his feet, keep him grounded, as Jay Flower is known to fly off that top rope from time to time. And if he can keep him grounded, he may be all right. You can see Robbie Reckless got his arm stretched there, and he is wanting a tag, desperately wanting a tag. But, you know, in the ring against an accomplished veteran like Rex Atkins, maybe a little bit easier said than done. Caught him with a knee right to the midsection, stopped him full force, Joe.
Rex Atkins going right back into work, catching Flower with a hard kick right there, makes the tag. Troy Buchanan now coming into the ring. T-Rex Express, Niagara Tag Team Champions, going to work on Jay Flower. got his man down and grounded. Buchanan now with a serious arm bar here, wrenching, pulling, tugging on that arm, pulling it back in a manner it was not designed to go. Buchanan now brings his man back up vertical base, clubbing forearm blow right there as he makes the tag to Rex Atkins. Atkins, with a kick right straight to the tricep area, and now one to the back of the arm as Rex Atkins working over Flyer here. Jay Flyer desperately needs to get over and make that tag at all possible to Robbie Reckless, as we got a great tag team matchup here in the ring, fans. Southern States Wrestling, as we appreciate your comments. Glad you're tuned in and checking it out. Flyer right there drove the top of his head into his opponent's jaw, caught him. Robbie Reckless is in. Nicely executed Flyer clothesline and a drop kick. He cuts a flip, and a second time as Robbie Reckless is high flying in there, no doubt about it, taking it to the Niagara Tag Team Champions in the T-Rex Express. Reckless now went for an Irish whip, got reversed there. Got kicked to the back by Buchanan, and Reckless caught him with a forearm. Rex now catches him with a kick, slingshot off the top rope into a suplex. This could do it as Buchanan comes over, and there you have it.
Picks up another victory here for the T-Rex Express with a slingshot suplex.
There you saw a win from Rex Atkins and Troy Buchanan, known as the T-Rex Express. At that time of the taping, they were the Niagara Region Tag Team Champions. Very good tag team out of Buffalo, New York, and Crystal Lake, Ontario, Canada. Rex Atkins right here, you're going to hear from him next week. You're going to see Troy Buchanan within the next few weeks right here on television as we showcase the stars of Buffalo Championship Wrestling and a few other promotions there in Eastern Canada. Now when we come back from the break, you're going to hear about two more stars returning in the near future.
Hey wrestling fans, this is Bobby Fogle, the world famous tag team, the Fantastics, and Mountain Empire. This is your professional wrestling.
My name is Tim Young, and this is my marketing firm. We represent clients all over the globe. And like the king of Kingsport, I'm the king of marketing. So if you need anything, web design, social media, commercials, advertising, creative, jingles, I'll write a jingle right now to show you how good I am. It'll be in the next commercial. Tim Young's Unnamed Marketing Firm. You need us.
Calvary Baptist Church, 1238 Pine Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. Regular schedule of services: Sunday, 9:15 a.m. for Bible study fellowship class for all ages. 10:30 a.m. worship. 6 p.m. blast for children, wake for youth. Sunday night life for adults. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. children and youth activities. 3D Bible study for adults.
If you are part of a non-profit organization, listen to this. You now have the opportunity to bring the wrestling TV stars to your town and make money for your group. Over the past 2 decades, Southern States Wrestling has helped raise money for church groups, schools, ball teams, volunteer fire departments, children's hospitals, Ronald McDonald House, scout troops, and many more. Our staff is waiting to hear from you and get started on what could be your biggest fundraiser to date. Southern States Wrestling and your group are the perfect tag team to raise the funds you need.
There you saw how you can bring Southern States Wrestling to a town near you to raise money for your organization that may need some money, like fire departments, police departments, athletic teams, schools, you name it. We'll come over there and help you. And I want to tell everybody watching us over there in Southwest Virginia, get a hold of us, because we're ready to come back to Southwest Virginia in 2015. Gate City, Virginia, we have already locked down the building for the new year. We're going to be bringing the TV cameras to Gate City very soon. We'll be telling you about that here in the weeks to come on the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. Also working on Pennington Gap and Lee County over there and some other towns in Southwest Virginia. We love coming to Southwest Virginia because that area loves professional wrestling, and Southern States Wrestling has always been well accepted over there. So just keep watching the Power Half Hour each and every week. Now, let's talk about some other returns in 2015. I'm talking about former Southern States champion and Eric Darkstorm. I'm talking about former Southern States champion and Kyle Matthews. Eric was supposed to be with us at the Fall Spectacular. He injured his shoulder, missed several weeks, but is back in the ring, ready to be back here after the first of the year. Kyle Matthews, I spoke spoke to today, who had surgery on his shoulder last year, missed several months of action. I know exactly what he's going through after I was out with the back surgery. He just got back in the ring last week for the first time in many months, and he said he is looking forward to come right back here to Southern States Wrestling, and he wants his name in the hat to get that Southern States title. So let's take a look at him right now. Eric Darkstorm and Kyle Matthews, and you remember the kind of matches that they were having here not that long ago.
Match number 4. So far, the series is 2-1, Eric Darkstorm.
I tell you what, fans, sit back, take a deep seat. You are about to see a wrestling clinic unfold right here. Of course, it's starting off as a bit of a fight right now as Eric Darkstorm coming out absolutely irate here, going right after Matthews with a big double chop right to the throat area. Darkstorm knows that he's in for a fight tonight, Beau James.
I'm going to tell you what, out of two young guys, this generation of wrestler, I have never seen two young men with such a grand dislike for each other as Kyle Matthews and Eric Darkstorm have. Matthews came in here last year. Darkstorm has been competing around here for years, but Kyle Matthews said, hey, I want his respect. I want him to shake my hand. He beat me the first time out. Darkstorm spit on him. He wouldn't even shake his hand, and it just went downhill from there. Second match, Kyle Matthews scored an upset win. Then Eric Darkstorm beat myself for the Southern States title. He's had it ever since, and Kyle Matthews has been chasing him. And just an open hand chop right there. And another.
Matthews has come to fight too, fans. Don't think he hasn't. He's the smaller man in the contest. But this kid's got a heart as big as All Outdoors. There's two. Oh, we got a 2 count right there. Just that fast. The action's going to be fast and furious in this match. Nice block there by Darkstorm, grabbing the leg of Matthews, blocking that suplex attempt, and delivering a vertical suplex.
I thought he was going for the brain buster there. I thought that may possibly been a brain buster.
Darkstorm now brings this man back up. Snapmare takeover into a reverse chinlock position as Darkstorm now is going to start wearing down Matthews here a little bit, start taking away some of that fire from Matthews.
I'm going to tell you, this has been a great night. We're still waiting to see the Rock and Roll Express. We're still waiting to see a lot of action here tonight, but we put this out here early because these two men they're ready to get at each other because they want to prove a point, both of them do, that they are better than the other one right there. What a nice arm drag, Kyle Matthews. Big tackle, Eric Darkstorm.
Back and forth, up and over his man goes Darkstorm here. Caught it, reversed it. Nice hip toss of his own there by Darkstorm, the champion, in for a cover and got a 2 count out of it.
I mean, he knows he's not going to beat him with a hip toss or something that simple, but laying on him and making him have to kick out each time is just going to take its toll on him, just like that right there. What a nasty bump. I heard that all the way over here as he hit the concrete.
He hit that concrete floor hard here in Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Center, and now the match has spilled out to the floor. Darkstorm now bringing Matthews up. Oh, and dropping him right across that ring apron. And tremendous.
Just dropped him face first. Man, there's no padding on the apron part of the ring. That's just wood and steel and open hand, reverse knife edge. It just echoed throughout this building.
But look at Matthews. Look at the look on his face. He is building himself up.
Oh, man.
He knows he's come for a fight.
And that's exactly it. It's went from what we thought would be a great wrestling match to just now they're trying to hurt each other.
This feud has evolved into such. It's like it's so personal now. It's gotten so personal between these two. Darkstorm won't give him the respect. Matthews is demanding the respect, and it's just back and forth. Darkstorm there hooked the leg, but only got that quick 2 count. And now he's going to wear him down some.
Sitting guillotine, just tied him up. Great amateur move right there. Kyle Matthews says, no way. You're not going to make me give up. You're going to have to kill me. I am not going to give up here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well have made it a Texas death match because neither one of these guys are going to give up.
That's exactly right.
There's so much fight, so much fire in both of these guys.
And listen to the people getting behind Kyle Matthews right here. What a fine young man he is. Trained by my friend, the late, great Ted Allen. I've known Kyle for many years when he got started. I've known Eric Darkstorm for many years. And, just a simple mistake right there. And, 1 foot in the rib cage, the other foot right in the face right there. And 2 feet in the face now.
Yeah, both feet in the face right there from Darkstorm as he shows his versatility there. He can hit you high, he can hit you low. It doesn't matter to Darkstorm. Every part of your body is a target for him, and the man knows how to hit it.
Right back. He knows that the stamina, and the longer that it goes, the more it's going to be on Kyle Matthews' side. Kyle Matthews carrying less weight, and he knows he's going to have to wear him down, and right back to that reverse chin lock. And Kyle Matthews says, hey, man, you ain't going to hold me down all night because I'm going to do whatever it takes to get up, and I'm going to beat you.
Jawjacker right there created that separation, got Darkstorm off of him. Oh, but Darkstorm with a kick right to the midsection. You can look at both of these guys' chests already and see the marks, see the handprints, see the welts already forming from these chops that they were throwing earlier in the contest. Both guys' chests are just beat red.
Roll. He may, face first in the turnbuckle. This is how he beat him the first time. Oh, and he was waiting on him. He was waiting on him. That's how he beat Kyle the very first matchup. Look at Eric here. What's he got?
Reverse.
Oh. Could this be it?
And for a cover, referee's in, got 2 and only 2.
I'm going to tell you, that was very close, Joe Wheeler. We saw Eric Darkstorm in the very first match, June of 2012, in this series, beat Kyle Matthews just like we just saw, and Kyle remembers that. That's in his mind. You're not going to beat me like that again, Darkstorm. And is he going to go for that enziguri again? Oh. No, he was waiting on him. And just kicked him. I think the toe caught him right in the foot. Oh, one right in the breadbasket. And we've seen this from Kyle before. We know what's coming right here. Roll up.
Him up.
And a kick right in the face.
He put that kick right on the jaw. Referee's got 2. And oh, man. So close.
I don't think you couldn't have stuck a piece of paper underneath Jeremy's hand there. That 3 count was that close.
It only takes that 1 second, that blink of the eye, and things can change quickly, just like they did right there. And what a forearm.
A European uppercut right to the chin. And another one. And another one.
Dory Funk Jr. made those forearms famous, and those Bolo-style uppercut forearms. So Matthews reverses.
Backside. He got him! He got him! Hey, we got a new champion!
We've got a brand new heavyweight champion here in Southern States Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Southern States champion, the international superstar, Kyle Matthews. Quick reminder, this week's program is taped before this past Wednesday's Thanksgiving extravaganza. Right here next week, you will find out what all went down at the Thanksgiving extravaganza. We're going to have some highlights, going to show you some footage, going to have some special interviews right here next week. And also want to remind you, make your plans now. Christmas night, Star Wars is coming to Kingsport, Tennessee at the Farmers Market downtown. What a great venue for Southern States Wrestling. We're glad to get in there, glad to be back in Kingsport right downtown. Christmas night, Star Wars is coming, and we're going to start telling you about it right here next week as matches will be signed at the Thanksgiving extravaganza. Now, as we get ready to go to break, let's take a look at another star returning to Southern States Wrestling in the near future.
Everybody, this is Jim Cornette. You're watching Southern States Wrestling Mountain Empire. This is your wrestling.
Is it on? Okay, in my last commercial, I said that I could make a jingle about it. Don't leave the room and we're filming. And you probably didn't think that I had an accordion, but I do. So I wanted to make a theme song for Southern States Wrestling. That'll be the jingle. The jingle is the theme song for Southern States Wrestling. We're gonna make it right now. This accordion. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont hielt man für UFOs.
Attention Mountain Empire. Do you have a business, website, products, or an event to promote? Let us help you reach the masses with TV and internet ads. For just a few dollars a week, we offer commercial spots on Southern States Wrestling, reaching over 150,000 homes in the Mountain Empire and the world with YouTube. Don't wait. Jump on this opportunity now to reach a large audience for an affordable price. Email sswking@aol.com for all the info. Advertising packages you cannot afford to pass up.
We here at Southern States Wrestling, with heavy hearts and sadness, bring you the news of the passing of one of our own. Brad Batten passed away this past Tuesday near his home in Ohio. Brad and his brother Bart were known as the Sensational Batten Twins, with an in-ring career lasting over 20 years. Throughout the 80s, they traveled the territorial system, wrestling for World Class Wrestling, Central States and Kansas City, the Memphis Wrestling Territory, Puerto Rico, World Organization Wrestling out of Pensacola, Florida, just to name a few. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, they competed for some of the top independent promotions in the country. Southern States Wrestling is very proud that the Batten Twins made a home here in Southern States Wrestling from 2000 to 2003, holding the Southern States Tag Team titles on several occasions, headlining the event that drew the largest crowd ever in the Kingsport National Guard Armory. Brad is also a former Southern States champion. Though they have not competed in a few years, the Batten Twins are still well respected and talked about amongst all the wrestlers that knew them and competed with them over the years. To the wrestlers, they were known as two of the best ever to step in the ring. To the promoters, they were known as two men that were going to give you their all each and every night. Brad's memory will live on in Southern States Wrestling. We're going to dedicate this coming week's Thanksgiving extravaganza in the memory of Brad Batten, one of our own. Thank you, Brad, for all the memories. God bless your family. Godspeed, our brother. Once again, there was the sad and shocking news of the passing of Brad Batten. Brad was laid to rest last Saturday near his home up there in northern Ohio. Talked to Bart this week, and Bart said to tell everybody thanks for all the prayers, all the wishes that they've sent, and all the outpouring of love that the Batten family has got here. Remember, you know, this week is a special time. Christmas is getting ready to come up. Remember the Batten twins in your prayers. What a great family. I knew their dad. I know their older brother, Jeff. I know their kids. You know, I competed against Brad for many years, and over the last few days as I let the word out and relive memories of the Batten twins feuding with myself and my cousin KC Thunder, and a lot of people told me on social media that's the match that they remember the most, the cage match in Kingsport, Tennessee at the Mark Curtis Memorial in 2001, the biggest night wrestling ever had at the Kingsport National Guard Armory. The building's no longer open, so we set the record there that night. What a great night it was, and I just want to take a few minutes and go back and see Brad and Bart Batten, the Sensational Batten Twins, against myself and my cousin KC Thunder in the infamous cage loser leave town match from 2001.
I don't know if he'll be able to make the tag.
Oh, KC caught him right there with a boot. One of the Battens made the mistake of dropping his head too early. And KC now fighting over. He's fighting over to make that tag. He's there. He got the tag. Beau James now, fresh and rested, coming in the ring, and he dropped the strap right off the bat and starts in with a series of shots on the Battens, Duke.
And Batten down, and both Battens down just like that. Beau James taking it to Brad and Bart Batten. Oh, throws Bart into the cage, face first. And now, hey, they're twins, so they both get thrown into the cage. He's an equal opportunity destroyer.
There you go, Duke, as Beau is taking care of business in there, no doubt about it. KC Thunder was in there for a great length of time, took quite a bit of punishment before he was able to make that tag to Beau. And the Battens are both just bloody, bloody messes, as KC Thunder is as well. Not seemingly lacerated quite as bad as the Battens, but he's been busted open as well. But one of the Battens is about to make his way out of the cage, Duke.
Brad Batten trying to climb out of the cage from the very top, and KC Thunder right up there with him. Both men atop the cage. Brad straddled over the cage. KC Thunder punching. They're trading punches back and forth on top of the cage, easily about 15 feet up in the air. Wild swing by Brad. Oh!
Wait a minute, KC inadvertently just knocked him off there, perhaps.
15 feet, fell to the concrete floor, and now KC Thunder going out after him. Inside the ring, Beau James and Bart Batten, clothesline by Beau.
Well, we've got KC Thunder and one of the Battens on the floor, one of the Battens in the ring with Beau. This thing's breaking down here, Duke, as this cage match is spilled out to the floor as well.
And inside the ring, pile driver by Beau James on Bart Batten. There's the pile driver. Oh, he gets his foot on the rope at the last second. Gets his foot on the rope. Mike DiMuzio saw it. Only a 2 count. Meanwhile, outside, KC and Brad still going at it. KC Thunder choking him with the ring barrier.
That rope there at ringside proving to be a weapon, but Beau has got the sleeper, the Cobra Clutch.
The Shinanumaki on Bart Batten. Oh, he lifted him up to drop him down, but Batten inadvertently kicked the referee, Mike DiMuzio, down. Here comes Tracy Smothers with a ladder.
What in God's name is Smothers up to? He and Scotty Ace have got a ladder. Now Smothers stalking KC. He just caught KC from behind. Scotty Ace is going up the ladder. He's coming in the ring.
He's going to come in the ring. I don't know if that's a wise idea. Granted, it's a 2-on-1 situation, but if Beau James gets his hands on Scotty, meanwhile, outside, Tracy Smothers just annihilating KC Thunder, and Scotty Ace is in the ring.
Ricky Harrison's just hit the ring, Duke. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but Harrison's coming right in.
Ricky Harrison now coming in the ring to even up the score. Scotty Ace right there. Oh, Harrison grabs that cane.
Swing and a miss there by Harrison as he's got Scotty Ace in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Harrison just nailed Beau James. Dude, can you believe this?
What? Ricky Harrison just nailed Beau James with that cane.
What in God's name is going on here? Ricky Harrison and Beau James have had differences for years, but these differences were patched up recently. And now Harrison is going after Beau James in this loser leave town steel cage match. Is this revenge for years ago?
This could be. I mentioned that Ricky Harrison lost that loser leave town match. Well, he lost it to Beau James. But like you said, I thought they patched everything up during that tag team tournament.
But now Harrison is just grinding in Beau James's head into that steel cage, and Beau James has been lacerated.
Going to work on KC Thunder on the floor, and inside the ring, sweet Scotty Ace and Ricky Harrison taking it to handsome Beau James.
I tell you what, this is absolutely disgusting here, as it's bad enough what's going on with Scotty Ace, the Battens, and NCW in general coming in here. But now for Ricky Harrison, one of the longtime fan favorites, one of the men in Southern States Wrestling the people have always supported. They've always been behind him. They've always come out and 100% supported Harrison. And now for him to do this, I'm just disgusted.
He now rolls Bart Batten on top, and Scotty Ace getting Mike DiMuzio over. There's one, there's two.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Duke, I can't believe this. Beau James has been pinned here, Duke. Loser leave town. I guess Beau James is on his way out again.
Not only Beau, but also KC Thunder.
There it was, one of the biggest night, if not the biggest night in the history of Southern States Wrestling, 2001 Mark Curtis Memorial. God bless you, Bart Batten, and your family. We're going to keep praying for you through these holiday seasons. Don't forget, right here next week, we're going to tell you about Christmas night, Star Wars coming to Kingsport. You're going to find out what happened this past Wednesday night in Kingsport at the Thanksgiving extravaganza. Also want to tell you real fast, go over to kingofkingsport.com. Got a big Christmas sale going. Southern States Wrestling DVDs. Both of my books, you can get 2 books, a signed picture from myself, a signed picture from Misty, and pick out any Southern States Wrestling DVD for only $40. Plus, we're going to send you something very special for Christmas along with your package there. It's the kingofkingsport.com Christmas sale. Go check it out. Also, check out the rare Knoxville and Tennessee wrestling DVDs on the right-hand side of the page. Until next week, we'll be right back here. Dakota Booth will be back hosting next week. You're going to find out what happened at the Thanksgiving extravaganza. Merry Christmas. God bless each and every one of you. Jesus saves.